Burrito casserole. We're gonna start with a pound of ground beef. My hands are clean. And we're gonna we have 4 cups of cooked rice that we're gonna mix in there with it. I'm gonna keep a little bit of that because that was a little more than 4 of what I cooked. Okay, mix that up a little bit just for a few seconds. All right, next we're gonna add, we have 1 can, a 15-ounce can of black beans we're gonna add to it. You wanna rinse them, make sure they're good and rinsed and drained. All right, and next we're gonna have a 16-ounce container of salsa. I chose Newman's Own mango salsa because it just sounded really good to me. And I love Paul Newman, old blue eyes. All right, so let's mix those together just for a second. You just want to kind of fold it in throughout. All right, and finally, in terms of the mixture, we're going to add green onions into there. So I took 4 green onions, chopped them up. This is half of that, the chopped up green onions. You want to save the other half for later in the recipe. All right, now that we have that mixed in, we're going to take half of this mixture, half of it, not the whole thing, and put it in this greased 9x13 dish here. So you want to do about half. That's probably about half right there. This is going to be a hefty casserole, y'all.
Best kind.
Just kind of spread it. Spread it along the bottom there. Now this is my favorite part. This is what's going to really put this casserole over the top. Next we're going to take some cream cheese, about 4 ounces, and put little dollops all around it. This is going to give it that cheesy, creamy center that everybody's going to love when we take it to the potluck. All right, so we got that pretty evenly. Now that we have those dollops on there, ooh, that's going to cook real good. We're going to put the rest of the mixture over the top of this. Try to cover it up. Ooh, this is smelling good. I like that mango salsa. It smells really good. So get that nice and spread over the top of that cream cheese. Now that we have that, what we want to do, we want to take some foil and put it over the top. Now the reason we do that is we don't want the rice to dry out. This keeps the moisture in. And we're going to take this over to the oven. We got it preheated at 350. 350, y'all. We're going to put it in there for 25 minutes and come back. We got to do one other step before we finish cooking it. So 25 minutes and then we'll come back. All right, for the next step, we want to go ahead and take this out. We're going to take the foil off. So I want to do the next part. This will only take a second. Also, I put this underneath because it's safer. If you're cooking one of these, it's safer to have something sturdy underneath. All right, so for the next part, we're going to take some shredded sharp cheddar. The recipe calls for about a cup, which is half this bag. I'm going to do a little more than that because I like my things a little bit more cheesy. So just put it over the top. Try not to make a mess while you're doing it like I'm doing, so you don't have burnt cheese all over the pan. Okay, once you have the cheese spread over the top, we're going to take it back into the oven. We're going to put it in there for just another 5 to 10 minutes. And then one final step before I take a bite of this thing. Let's take a look. Ooh, that's looking like some cheesy goodness to me.
Wow.
Y'all, this one's so simple, and I bet it's gonna taste great. I know it just came out the oven, but I feel like it'll be just warm enough, but not too hot enough to go ahead and give it a try. This is gonna be messy. I need to, because it's rice, y'all. It's gonna get everywhere. All right, get that cream cheese, get some of that green onion. Oh, really good. It's a lot of flavor in there too. That Newman's Own mango salsa, highly recommend.